rust in our veins, feels striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of views, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
Oh, here we go. Yep. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Uh, let's go back through everything then. That's all yeah. That was my fault. I didn't put myself up in the box. So but yeah, we already went through this. We got Supa-Flex going today. Let's say hi to everybody. We got Micro, we got Bayou, we got Roni, we got Scott. We have W for Omega. We got JT. We got Quill. We got Steven Hines. We got Money Ain't a Thing. We have Bestball Chosen. They're going live tomorrow night, I believe. We got OSU Missy. What I was saying about Missy is she sent me some more thumbnails, some paste. They're all awesome. I haven't really had a chance to reply yet. I've been kind of busy. Sundays, I pop in basically as soon as I'm home from work and ready. So there he is. What's up, JT? We're gonna be annoyed by this fly buzzing around. There's a single fly in here, but that's all good. We're gonna go ahead and start the Supa-Flexin. We Supa-Flexin tonight. That's what Sundays are for. It's for Supa-Flexin. And we have we're gonna go in the field general in 15 seconds.
We never leave the brine. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who waits, immortal.
What's up, Goofy? How we doing? Go give him a follow as well. Give Bayou Bengal a follow if you have not as well. Yeah, what a good bit. I didn't even put myself in the box. Absolute failure. Absolute failure already. It's great. I can't Supa-Flex on DraftKings. I'm so sad. Yeah, right now, Underdog is the only place you can do Supa-Flex. I know Drafters always does. I don't think DraftKings has ever. I don't remember them putting out a Supa-Flex contest over the last couple of years. So I'll be curious to see if they do or not this year. They definitely look like they're focusing a little more on Bestball, so maybe we get some. Drafters draft. Says Goofy. Absolutely. If anyone doesn't get in with who, I need 4 more for an eliminator. I'm going to wait on my eliminators. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait on them. We're going to backfill almost all of them. Zeros are just so much worse on drafter or on eliminator. So we're picking at the 107. We got JT at the 8. We got Sweetleaf at the 10. We got Tiana at the 12. If you are in here and I didn't shout you out, say something. We got Champ at the 4. I missed Champ there. So what's up, Jerry? How we doing? Give Jerry a follow as well. They did a Supa-Flex daily for NFL a few years back, and then they disappeared. Got it. Yeah, I only knew about Underdog Bestball 3 years ago. So We'll see. I mean, I'm at the 7. I get either Jaden or Drake May. I'm fully in on that. So we end up getting Drake May at the 7. I'm just like, I may end up with 0 Joe Burrow in Superflex. If Joe Burrow is going to go ahead of Jaden Daniels and Drake May, and I'm not going to be able to stack them, except for with T. Higgins, who I'll have to like take in a spot where a bunch of the really fun running backs go, I'm going to have a very hard time being interested in Joe Burrow in Superflex. It just, and it's not a bet against Joe. Like, it's not. I don't think that if you're not stacking as much, or your top target isn't a thing you can even do. And not that stacking is everything, but like, I kind of think that Jaden Daniels and Drake May should just be ahead of him anyway. So I don't understand why Joe Burrow just goes at 5 pretty often. Only 3 years ago. That's healthy for you, and I'm jealous of your life success. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call discovering Bestball a successful venture so far. It's a fun venture. It's an entertaining venture. It has not been a successful venture so far. I will definitely admit to that. It's for sure been fun though. I mean, I would love to get Jonathan Taylor here. We do not. I'm gonna go double quarterback here. We're gonna go Justin Herbert. I've not been doing as many double QB starts this year. We're gonna build out like we were a little bit last year in this one. I like the RBs that are usually available at 31 and 42. Underdog today posted this. Bucks GM Jason Light. Bucky Irving shoulder should be ready for training camp. Now, news is all over the place on Bucky. All the reporting and stuff is kind of weird. I did take a couple shares in the 5th round when he went to the 5th round, just because, and I said this, I don't, maybe it was in Discord and not on stream, but I was talking, I'm like, I don't love the Bucky price still, but it could just be round 5 may be the cheapest we get him all season. And I don't want 0 Bucky, but I want to take a couple shares in round 5 if he goes to round 5, just in case positive news happens. He's going to steam back up the board and probably go closer to Javonte Williams. So that was kind of my line of thinking there. Pepper Tony, I would help you bury a body when you find that, I mean, at least semi-successful, right? Not quite sure what Microb is on today. Or maybe I'm just out of it because I'm having trouble reading all of his comments. I mean, we can get Jefferson back here. I think we just take the Jefferson poll, right? And then hopefully an RB comes back around. I've been talking about anchor wide receiver. We still get Jefferson at 31. We have Drake May, Justin Herbert. Like, this feels pretty fun. RBs are king, says Thad. How we doing, Thad? Welcome back. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you can smash a like, that would be fantastic. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you missed the first minute and a half where I forgot to put myself on stage. You know, starting off strong tonight, guys. Very strong. Very strong. So, my pick was between Achane and Hampton. Hampton's still there. Hampton won't come back. Jeremiah Love goes ahead of Hampton. That is interesting. No. I mean, Kenneth Walker, Hampton, such a smart pick right there. Like, take the correlation there, the Week 17 matchup. Like, I love that. Prescott, Lamb into that. Your quarterbacks are going to be iffy, but we will see if you can dig out of that hole or not. Do I want? I definitely want one of these RBs. Do I want Jacobs or do I want Brees? We're gonna take Brees because I think if I remember right, they play Minnesota. Yeah, they play Minnesota week 17. So that is super fun. We have the May, we have the Justin Herbert, we have Jefferson, we have Brees Hall. This seems fun. It's all good. Who says that? I hope so. I hope it's all good. I hope the Supa-Flexin Sunday is a hit. I think it's going to be a hit, assuming we have contests all summer. I think it's going to be something that hopefully nobody else takes it on Sundays. Hopefully other people, if they want to do a Superflex day, they don't steal my bit. But we know how the internet is. I'm sure the bit will be stole at some point. You're super fun, says Gamblestein. How we doing? So I'm probably looking at quarterback 3 on the way back around, or an RB2 here. Like I definitely would take Cam Ward. I would take Bryce. I would take Daniel Jones. Where is Rodgers is down here now. Surprised he hasn't moved up more. The running backs are going pretty heavy here, though. Let's do Bryce Young. Let's secure up that last spot. We got the little bit of a fall on Jefferson. Brees came back to ADP, and I like the start. So I'm going to be thinner at running back than I usually am, but I think I'll be able to make up for it for sure. What's up, G-Temp? How we doing? For a good time. Oh, Drafters 2 of 12. Is it the $2 or not? Today, we're only doing Superflex. Superflex. Sundays are Superflex. That's all we're doing. Nice. Welcome. I'm glad you could make a live. You're not able to make a lot of the lives, so it's awesome to have you here. Yeah, let me know if the background music is too loud or not as well. Let me know. Yeah. You're always watching on playback. I mean, if I lived close to a poker room, I would probably play a lot of poker as well. I'm not drafting any Superflex, just here to enjoy the content. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate the support. Absolutely. I love the Superflex stuff, and I wanted to kind of make a day for it, right? Like I will do a Superflex or two here and there on other days, but I feel like just selecting a day and making sure that I do Superflex that day is just a good way to get like people involved in it. I can't believe that Daniel Jones is making a back around here. So, do we want to do the McMillan thing? Do we want to do the Travion thing? I think we're gonna do Travion here. I think that's what we want. Part of me wanted to go McMillan and go hyper and go more 0 RB-ish and go like 9 running backs. But we decided against that. I'm maxing BBM and the DK Millie, so I can't draft every contest. I totally get that. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to max and not max. At the moment, I'm planning on maxing the DK Millie and not underdog and not the BBM. But I plan on maxing a lot of this. Like all the fun, like the pit bulls, stuff like that. Like those are the kind of contests I love. That to me, that's what I'm going to do. Like most of my underdogs going to be that stuff. Puppies, like I'm going to just do puppies randomly, stuff like that. So I can't see me maxing out DK, drafters, and underdog. Just not enough funds. Nice. Yeah, like the promos on DK have been insane so far. So I think that like that's kind of where I'm at. I want to do as many of them as I can because of that. And I think that, I mean, we get McMillan back. Heck yeah. This team's shaping up to be fun. Way thinner at running back than usual. But not every team, like, it could just be that the early RBs get hurt this year, and this is kind of what you need. Luckily, I can't do drafters. Is it location, I take it? Okay, got it. You have to be home. Got it. So, yeah, location. I mean, Illinois has a lot of issues, but they let us gamble and everything. They just take a bunch of money from you when you gamble, is all. Like the 50-cent bet on like tax on small bets is silly, but it is what it is. You can choose to do it or not do it. I live in Rhode Island, can draft anything, anytime, DFS, whatever. Yeah. There's a lot of states that are like that. So we were hoping an RB would come back. It doesn't look like a decent RB is going to come back. I do prefer Dowdle to Jalen Warren, but it looks like Dowdle already went. RJ Harvey would make a lot of sense for this team. They get week 17 versus New England. I do think in this range, I think that RJ Harvey is a fine pick. I don't love it, but I do think it's a fine pick. Let's shoot for the upside here. Let's shoot for the upside on RJ Harvey on this team. I very, very rarely take him. I do actually prefer Dobbins. If Dobbins comes back around, I will just secure the backfield. That will be what we do. Got it. Taxes were rough this year. Yeah. So but back to actual best ball, like the Bucky Irving thing, I do think that he'll start to slowly move up. So, like if I'm doing BBMs and stuff like that, I'm probably going to kind of like take more shares of him right now because I do think that it's going to be close to the floor of what you're going to get him at. So many people love Bucky. A lot of people want to be in on the Bucs offense. I totally get being in on the Bucs offense too. So, but if you guys are just popping in, you can smash the like. That would be great. We're definitely doing 2 Superflex. If we get to 45 likes, we will do a third. If we don't, we're going to chill tonight. We have a lot of things we need to work on to enhance the stream. So there's a lot of background work I need to get done to make the whole experience more enjoyable for everybody. I mean, we'll which one do we want? Do we want him or do we want Corum? We're going to go ahead and take Manungai here. So the team right now, we got a 3-4-2-0. We got Drake May. We got Justin Herbert. We got Bryce Young. Running backs, we got Brees Hall, Travion Henderson, R.J. Harvey, Kyle Manungai, wide receiver, Just Jefferson, Teta Roa McMillan. So we're probably we're going to use Bryce Young mostly in an advanced piece. We're going to hope that Herbert and May are what we need in week 17. We don't have any bringbacks on the Seattle side for Bryce Young, and we don't have any bringbacks on Herbert in week 17 for Kansas City. There are a couple Chiefs that are still on the board that I think would be really good for that. We also don't have Herbert stacked right now. So we'll see how that all plays out. Yeah, I'm also going to mostly I have major concerns with him as well. I think the Kenneth Gainwell signing was really bad for him. But all of those concerns started when he was in the middle of the third round. And you can get him at the 4-5 turn now, and I don't necessarily hate that price in regular best ball. Not in, obviously the math just changes in Superflex. So I definitely am going to start mixing them in for now. And then I'm not going to end with a bag, because if he moves back up, we're not doing it. Do we want to do Harold Fannin here? I think we want to do Harold Fannin. Tight end 1, Harold Fannin. Seems good. So we have double anchor receiver in Jefferson and Tetaroa McMillan. We have the bring back on Brees Hall for Jefferson. We have Bryce Young stacked up with Tet. We have Hendo stacked up with Drake May. And we just have a solo Justin Herbert right now. Like the stream, boys. Come on, help out the algorithm. What's up, Vaporware? How we doing? Welcome back in. But yeah, I have some fun things we're gonna add to the stream. Hopefully, I just have to figure out how to get it done. What do you think? It's the news that he's going to be ready for training camp, because he was starting to fall even more into the 5th round. There was some. It's just anytime you get positive news, right? That's that's exactly kind of what I'm saying. Anytime there's any kind of negative news, a certain selected amount of people will just refuse to take that player at all. And anytime there's positive news, there's a bunch of people who wanted to be in on that player who now feel comfortable, and now they want to get shares before they think he rises a lot, right? And they push those players up the board, warranted or not. So I don't want the double stack there. I think I want to just go ahead and go in on the Panthers offense there. Take Jonathan Brooks. Crazy how that works. Yeah, exactly. C Money knew, the positive news thing, said a bunch of that one line, said a lot to me. And Microb Elikiel Manor is not what this team needs. Sorry. I have taken him once or twice though. So let me know, Money Anything, if you just messaged me on Discord. If you did, I will reply after the stream. I try to focus on the stream while I'm live, but I will get back with you if you did message me. So I don't know what we want. I mean, if Tyrone Tracy comes back around, even though we waited a little bit on RB, this would feel really, really solid. Okay. Yeah, no, I generally mute all my Discord. I can't not look. So I'm kind of glad he took Tyrone Tracy because it does give me a bring back here and Xavier Worthy for the week 17 for Justin Herbert, right? I do have a plan for what I plan on doing. Hit that like button, y'all. By the way, I forgot to post this in my Discord. I forgot to post the link to the stream in my Discord. I need to go do that real quick. By the way, Bayou currently is streaming over there with Big Draft Energy as well. Yeah, we all right, I'm gonna have to completely remove Discord again. I can't have sounds. All right, so close Discord. Not Steam, close Discord. There we go. All right, so we're back on the clock. Gadsden was the player I was hoping to fall back. We will see if we get him or not. We do get Gadsden all the way back. That feels good. Fannin, Gadsden feels pretty solid. So we get our stack. We get our bring back. We have 2 usable tight ends. It is only a 1 of 8, 1 of 6. I think you can, if you want, go thinner at tight end. But I do think that these tight ends at the end of the draft probably they start projecting better than the RBs, right? Hey, no, it's a me problem. It's not a you problem. I like the DMs while I'm streaming. Like I'm a shiny red ball guy. When I hear something, see something, I can't not look. I can't not pay attention. I have to remove all shiny objects. I have to remove them. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Bayou is streaming like someone gave him a goal, or they would take away his account. Which reminds me, I'm going to reach out to him after the draft, because I may do something. I have next Sunday off work, and I think I may do I think I may just set up like a 6 to 8 hour stream that day because I don't have anything going on. Why wouldn't I just do a bunch of streaming? Why would I not do that? Yeah, let's take Hunter Henry and be done at tight end. I haven't fully committed to that. Like, and if it's like a 6 hour stream, or let's say it's like a 6 or 8 hour stream or something, it wouldn't all like. We would probably do the Supa-Flexin Sunday thing like as the back half of it, since that's when I would be finishing up the stream. So maybe we just Superflex all day. I don't know. Like, I'd probably, if I was doing that many drafts, I'd probably want to mix it up though. How many Superflex is who at? I believe this is like 42, 43. I've been actively not doing them to wait for the schedule, and then I worked the last couple days. So, and I want to make sure to save some so I have Superflex contests to do during for like all the Sundays, right? I plan on maxing this contest, but I'm not like gonna swear that I do it. If I don't get 150 and I end at like 136, like it's not gonna drive me nuts. The stuff like the Pitbull, if I don't max that would drive me kind of nuts. So I know the other day I said I'm kind of out on Tajay Spears. I think that this price makes sense. And for this team, it kind of makes sense as well. But I'm going to take Travis Hunter instead. We got the double anchor. We're going to go thinner at wide receiver. We're definitely stopping at these three quarterbacks. We're stopping at these three tight ends. So this is going to be a 3-6-8-3 almost for sure. It's probably going to be a 3-7-7-3. Since we went with the double early wide receiver with Jefferson plus Tedero McMillan, probably get an ugly veteran or something down the board here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to pick up the pace this week. Definitely need to do it some, for sure. And by the way, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you haven't hit the sub yet, if you hit the sub, I'm doing a 24-hour live stream at 1,000 subs. It's gonna be close, and that 1,000 is by the NFL season kickoff. I think it's gonna trend close. That's one reason why I want to on the day that I'm off next Sunday, I'm going to do a long stream next Sunday for sure. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do. I may do a long one and then take a 2-hour break and then do Supa-Flexin Sunday on top of it. That we haven't fully decided what we're going to do though. Supa-Flex Bestball seems almost too complicated, but I love Omaha. So, all right, we're going to take Nicholas Singleton here. We don't take much Singleton either, which is kind of weird. You know what? Let's take Katron Allen instead. I like Katron Allen. I like him quite a bit. We need some late season upside. Manun guy gives us a consistent floor. Those two guys, one of them may hit they're spike week kind of guys. Breece Hall should give us somewhat of a reliable scorer week to week. What's up, Rylip? How we doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. I can't do Omaha either, Sweet Leaf. I can't do it. 51 of them. Are you a stud player? Hold'em. I'm a only Texas Hold'em guy. I just I don't know. I like Hold'em. I just really like Hold'em. So we're going to reach down for my boy, Kamani Vidal, get a second sack with Herbert there. Give me 1 second. And yeah, as W4 Omega says, the structure for Hold'em is clean. It's there's so much that goes on. The pot limit stuff, I don't like pot limit stuff. I just don't. I like no limit Hold'em, and that's about it. I'm also a tournament much more than a cash game player. I always go in with limited amount of money to spend, and a lot of people don't go into playing that way, and you can play a lot different whenever you don't have to worry about it. But whenever you're all in with the chips, the tournaments, that's a different game, and I play that game way better because that is just all about reading people, putting people in spots, all of that stuff. Their bankroll, the amount of money that they make doesn't matter at all at that point. Yeah. Yeah, right. All right. So Calvin Ridley is kind of exactly what this team needs. Um, with Xavier Worthy and Travis Hunter, like just get another guy in there who we think is gonna, get some guaranteed targets here and there. Most likely the number 2 on a team. Sorry, Mike Robb. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I am definitely a tournament player. I actually really like Bounty. It sucks that it's on Sundays because I can't go play on Sundays. Number one, I work, and whenever the part of the year I don't work Sundays is the NFL season. So I'm not going to go not play. Like, I'm not going to go play in a poker tournament during the NFL games. I'm not doing that. But in St. Louis, they have this really nice $250 bounty tournament. It's $100 bounties, $150 to enter. And bounty tournament people can get wild. So you play tight. Don't know if any of you play on Stake, but they have some pretty good free rolls for the next few days. I haven't even heard of Stake. Till I build up a stack. Oh yeah, I definitely play chip bully pretty well. And I also show cards reasonably often. So, and it's not like I show cards when I hit and when I don't hit. Like, if I pushed them off something, I show sometimes. Like, it just depends on, like, my read on people, which route we're going with that. Let's do Trey Harris since he fell a little bit here. Oh, okay. Stake is like you play through video feed. Oh, I got it. So I used to like online poker until tools existed. As soon as tools existed, I will never play online poker because of tools. Like, tools in online poker and tools in Bestball are completely different conversations. One of them has a set number of outcomes, and they track player tendencies and stuff like that. The other one, like, you don't have like a set of outcomes, right? Which is the Bestball tool. So I'm way more okay with it there. Yeah, and or people using real-time assistant kind of stuff, right? What's up, Anthony? How we doing? Hope you're having a great day. So let's look at the wide receiver room. Are we happy to stop? Jefferson, McMillan, Worthy, Hunter, Ridley, Trey Harris. I don't love any of the running backs left. I mean, if Brazel makes a pack, we just double stack it. Cooper Kupp actually fit. Actually, Cooper Kupp is the player I would like. Cooper Kupp is actually a Week 17 bring back for Bryce Young too. So if we can get him, that'll complete a bring back in every game. Have a stack with every team. Not necessarily a lineup of players I love, but it will be a very correlated lineup all around. Like, I'm not super comfortable with this RB room. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super comfortable. But we're trying something a little different. All right. It's in person or never. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. We got a 3-7-7-3 as we figured out several rounds ago. That would be the final build. We got Drake May, Justin Herbert, Bryce Young, all different buys. That looks good. We got Breece Hall, Travion, RJ Harvey. One of those two will probably be a pretty good smash. They also play each other in Week 17, and I have the quarterback there. We have Kyle Monangai, Jonathan Brooks, Katron Allen, and Kamani Vidal stacked up with Herbert. We got Justin Jefferson at pick 31. who is the bring back to the Brees Hall pick. We have Tedero McMillan stacked up. We got Xavier Worthy, who's the bring back to the Justin Herbert stuff we got going on. We got Travis Hunter, who plays Katron in Week 17. We have Calvin Ridley. And then we have Trey Harris, Rondé Gadsden for the triple stack on Justin Herbert, the late triple. We have Cooper Kupp to bring back on the Carolina stuff that we have. And then tight ends, Harold Fannin, Rondé Gadsden, Hunter Henry. It's a well-built team. I don't know that I love it. I'm not very high on RJ Harvey, but it made sense with this team. I don't know that, like, I don't the Harold Fannin pick I do like at that price in this format. I'm just not positive about these running backs. I like to have more strength at running back in Superflex. Look at the I believe Steven is a member. Members get reviews for those who do not know. We got a 3683. We got Jared Goff, Matt Stafford, Cam Ward. Very solid. Jahmyr Gibbs, pick 4. Feels good. Ramondre, Rico. Oh, you took Rico 22 spots ahead of ADP. No wonder I couldn't find him. Kenneth Gainwell, you were probably over there chuckling to yourself, weren't you? Brian Robinson, Ray Davis. That's a very strong RB room. Then we got Rashee Rice, Jameson Williams, Parker Washington, Quentin Johnson, Romeo Doubs, Flournoy, Kayshawn Booty, Christian Kirk. You took another one of my boys 10 picks ahead of ADP. It's almost like you knew those guys weren't going to come back around. Also, Chig, Dalton Schultz, and Terrence Ferguson. I like this team. It's well built. You got the double stack with the Lions. They play the Bears Week 17. You don't have a bring back, but bring backs are fine. They're not everything. I do like the team. We got JT here. We got a 4-6-7-3 CJ Stroud. He got the big Daniel Jones fall, so I'm going to like this team a lot more than usual because he's going to have, like, he has a really solid quarterback too. And there is a chance too it could just hold on to the job the whole time. And his bye weeks look good as well. And then the backup there, I'm going to assume you have a Nico thing going on. I know you took Woody as well. We got Jonathan Taylor as an anchor, and then Rashad White, Tyron Tracy, Woody Marks. I love those three behind an anchor. And then Tyler Algier, Mike Washington, darts feel fine. Jamar Chase, Nico, Alec Pierce, Antonio Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Jeremy Bernard, Tank Dell, Bowers, Warren, Pitts. That's a lot of tight end. Like, I was not expecting to, I expected to see Bowers there and Pitts. I didn't expect to see Warren fit into this. I think this is a very strong team, JT. As long as Tua plays into the whole season, if Tua plays the whole season, this team is absolutely on fire. And even if not, if Daniel Jones starts slow, having Tua at the beginning of the season still gives you two guys most of the season. What's up, Chris? How are we doing? I believe that is all of the members. But you know what? We're not done. We're not done drafting. We got 25 likes. We're doing a second draft either way at 45 likes. So at 45 likes, we're doing another draft, a third draft. But we gotta get 19 more likes to do that. But we're gonna join another field general, everybody, and we're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the line. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
What's up, Brett? How we doing, Game Type? How we doing, C Money? We get the 112. We got Tiana at the 8, JT at the 7. We got Game Tight at the 3. We got King of Kings at the 2. Welcome, everybody. Good luck to you. Good luck. So, Bovada was one of a kind. I never did play on Bovada either. I did pretty well in live tournaments, like whenever I'd go to casinos and stuff and play. I did pretty well in some of those. I only played in like some side events for World Series, like nothing like great. I was I could have made day 2 of one of them, but I would have been like a low chip stack. Like it was like 30 minutes before the cutoff, and I didn't have a hotel room, and I didn't want to get a hotel room to go in being a short stack. I ended up getting I flopped the top 2 pair and pushed all in, and the guy with the flush call rightfully called me. He had like 7 times my chips. I got busted out, but like I don't regret the decision. But like I came close to making day 2 of that. I'm feeling so super right now, says Money Anything. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get another 19 likes so we can do another one. And also, we're doing a 24-hour live stream at 1,000 subs. So if you're here and you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the sub. We're gonna do Super Flex every Sunday night. We just kind of do whatever all the other nights. So I'm gonna change this stuff. So I don't think I've taken Caleb Williams yet. So we're gonna take Caleb Williams. And then we're gonna take Jonathan Taylor. And then we're going to refresh because I just updated my BBO. Okay, we're good. What's up, Mufasa? How we doing? +1 like. We'll get there. I have faith we'll get there. Live a little and start tight end. You act like Money Anything, sir. Like, I'll let you do that every draft. If you want to come in, I'll let you live a little. You're allowed to live a little too. Gotta go check my drag bunts. Oh, nice. I haven't looked at where I am on dingers either. I'm like right at advanced rate, but I have a whole bunch of Shane Smith, which doesn't look good, right? That has not looked good the entire time. Yeah, so currently doing decent. Oh yeah, the day's almost over too. So that's good news. Best comeback ever. Nice. I just vibing, man. Just vibing. I lived a little on DK earlier. Started Chase, Henry, Allen, Loveland in a slow. I mean, that's kind of ADP over there, right? Like, that's a fall on Loveland and taking 3 players at ADP. The Chase Henry thing is going to be mega chalk. That doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing either, right? I just have, like, I think anytime you take Josh Allen this year, it feels like you're living a little, right? And I'm going to have way more than one. I need to get into the portfolio stuff and look at how many Chase Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry pre-draft teams I have, because I know that I targeted that pretty often. So I think it's a pretty good run out for those guys. So we got the Caleb Williams here. We got the Jonathan Taylor. What's going to happen? What's up, Nice and Blunt? How you doing? Yeah, I was definitely targeting that divisional correlation last year and this year, and it easily could be what you need, right? Like I definitely want one of those guys and then one of these quarterbacks. I think is what I want here. If Hampton plus Walker made it, I was going to do that. So I'm not going to take Jeremiah Love here. I haven't taken him yet in these. I mean, I could try something fun and do a hyper fragile here. Do we want to do that? I'm definitely going to take Hampton. You know what? Let's live a little, sir. Let's live a little. Let's go, Caleb. Let's push quarterback on this one. See how it plays out. We're gonna use triple anchor running back here. Jonathan Taylor, Hampton, Chase Brown. We'll probably stop at 5. I didn't even look at bye weeks. We're good at bye weeks, so we'll probably get. This is probably going to be a 5 quarterback team or something, like 3 tight end, 6 receiver, 5 quarterback, 4. Probably 5 running back, something like that. Oh, I'm doing great, sir. Doing great. Just sitting in here doing some. Looks like what's going to be the last Superflex draft. Likes aren't rolling in today, boys. But it's all good. Like I have a bunch of background work I need to get done for the stream. Have you guys seen my stream with Goofy Chicken this past week? We revealed the original intro that he said no to. Let's just say we're getting an Al version of that at some point. I'm trying to get it to work, and that's going to become part of the stream because it's hilarious. Goofy Chicken. Heck yeah. Chicken and an owl, man. Chicken and an owl. You know. So we got that last draft, Daniel Jones fell. We're hoping that something like that happens again. The light goal is 45. So we need 11 more. And we have as many we don't even have that many viewers right now, and I'm assuming most of you guys are already liked. So it may happen, may not. I don't know. But we stayed up later than we needed to last night, drafting as well. I had a good time last night, though. I thought that the stream last night went very well. And by the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, go ahead and give me a sub. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. And we've been like, ask the people in the chat. We have been improving this stream and the stream quality quite a bit this year. So hopefully, this guy has to go Bryce Young, right? So that's going to leave us in a pretty bad spot, like either Bryce Young or Aaron Rodgers. They do not. They don't need, if I can get both of these guys, this team feels fun, like really fun. Okay, so we only get one of them. But we're going to go with Rodgers and Scatabo here. So we might be able to stop at these 4. We might do a hyper fragile build here. Oh, it's great. What's great? Trying to figure out what's great, sir. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should have taken the running back there? I think it's fun. I think taking the running back there is a lot of fun. Jonathan Taylor, Hampton, Chase Brown, Scatabo. Absolutely. It really, like, these words have never been truer. Looks like a Carson Beck team. Like, I've never seen truer words. That is, you know what else it looks like? It also looks like this.
This could be the team that takes the whole thing down.
Well, let me tell you, sir, the healing process is going to be long if you're waiting on that. It's going to be a long time since before you see me do that. I will try a lot of crazy things, but that. Yeah, that was fine. Next turn usually has great wide receiver values. I think so too. If we could have landed Bryce Young there with Rodgers, though, this would have felt so good. But for the brand, I needed Scatabo, right? 40% on the 4-seamers and about 25 to 30% in drag. Nice. Good work. This is my current dinger situation. I did all of mine with Updog behind the glass, by the way. But like all the teams down to here have like almost 4,300 points. So like we're well positioned in a lot of drafts. We did 33 and we're currently advancing 6 or 7. We're currently advancing 6. My eliminators aren't going very good today, though. They definitely are not. He's been most of your pods. Oh, nice. Behave. Your best friend. I don't know much about baseball, but I think that there's a bit, like, based on the stuff I was looking at, I think there's actually a bigger edge to be had there. I think next year I may do a little bit of diving in on the baseball stuff. Not that I'm going to stream it as much or at all even. But I kind of want to go him. I mean, we're going Rome, right? And what else do we want to do here? We're going to go Rome and JMO, actually. We're going to go with the Week 17 bring back there. Caleb Williams stacked up with Rome and Jamison Williams for the bring back. I think that that's what we need to do. 8 of 40. That's like right on pace, right? I think because it should be 1 out of 6. So that's that's pretty solid. My solo shot was like the 3rd highest after day 1, and it's in 8th place now. What will Underdog Baseball do next year? Oh, will do. Got it. So let's go over the team for the audio listeners. We got a 2-4-2-0. We got Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers. Thinner a quarterback than we usually like, but our running back room is loaded. We got Jonathan Taylor, Omarion Hampton, Chase Brown, and Cam Scattaboo. Wide receivers, Romadudze and Jamison Williams. So, like, we can start all four of these running backs, right? And the fact that we have a thin quarterback room, like these four running backs could definitely all start, right? So I will probably add a fifth one, maybe next. Like my next pick may end up being a running back and then being done a running back. If you guys are just popping in, we have a like goal of 45 likes. At 45 likes, we're going to do a third super flex. And then if we get to 55 likes by the end of the stream, I think I still have gifted memberships I can give out. Yeah, I can give out 5 gifted memberships. If we get to 55 likes by the end of the stream, I'm going to gift 5 memberships. So that is on the table for tonight as well. Seven of 12 dingers yesterday. They changed to 5 of 12 dingers. I would love a MB. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I love the emojis are awesome. The emojis are great. Yeah, this RB room is awesome. I genuinely have no idea how to gift them. You have to log in on your YouTube account, and you have to do them from your YouTube live feed. I can show it to you later if you want. All right, so what do we want to do here? We got I think we just take Blake Corum and be done at running back. It spreads the buys out really well. Sam Laporta is also a bring back on that game. But yeah, let's do that. Let's double up on Detroit. I thought about Shadur there because Shadur is the possible bring back to Jonathan Taylor, but I have other plans for that. Yeah, so basically, where you make your polls on the YouTube thing, there's a cash sign. If you click on that, and then you go to member, like you pop that up, it says membership gifting. I think you can gift 10 a month or something for free. So that's like I'm gonna start giving like until I've already gifted 5 of them. The next time we get like a really lofty like goal, we're gonna go ahead and give 5 more memberships. Lots of season left in baseball with Cole coming back. Cole who? Like I don't know anything about baseball. I just drafted a bunch of teams with Updog's dog math system. So we're seeing how that worked out. He got top 10 of the dinger last year. So using the same thing, and it was an updated version of it. A Garrett Cole, got it. Rather than a membership, will you give me a tight end, super flex? I mean, no, probably not. Like, I don't want the chance of I'm not gonna do something like that to like have a chance to get. I know it's not good, right? I'm not gonna take a chance to get my account dinged or something for a bit. Like no, we're not doing that. So hopefully Man, I just lost it for a second. All right, we're back. Like, I woke up like an hour and a half before work today, thinking about the things I'm like, the new clips and stuff I'm gonna make. Speaking of clips, like we were talking about that running back room, and we could say that running back room is good, right? Where's the clip that I don't ever play? It's this one.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
If that's too loud, let me know. I haven't gated, like I need to go back and change all of my that clip stinks. Yeah, it's just something fun I done. Keep it hidden. Hey, I just do things for fun, man. Like, you guys either like it or you don't. All right, so I mean, we're not going to push up. We're going to take Pittman here. And do I want... Yeah, let's just go with Josh Downs. Well, maybe. There we go. I clicked all the wrong buttons. A booty video needs to be loud.
Let's draft.
The worst feeling ever is when you draft an amazing team and somebody starts with 4 quarterbacks. Not super flex, of course. Oh, yeah. Well, usually if they're drafting 4 quarterbacks, they've done other things that allow you to get that super team, right? The second Dingers guy had great, insightful info. I will throw them a bone if I do well. I didn't hear about him until the last day, basically. Like I said, it was just me and Updog, like in the back room, doing a bunch of them. Hey, who? You on your off day stretch yet? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do Supa-Flexin Sundays. That is a celebration into my 4 days off every week. We're going to celebrate that with Supa-Flex drafts. That's what we're doing. And we got Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Roma Dunze, Jamison Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Hampton, Brown, Scatabo. We still got Laporta fit in here. Probably, like, Carson Beck went way before ADP in this room. Like this room just destroyed quarterback. So we're gonna do the thing where we just take some guys, like some shots later. We may end up with 6, actually. Like, I feel pretty good. Like, I'm definitely not taking another running back. If I go like 2 more tight ends, 2 more receivers, like, we should be good. There's nobody really left that's like worth an earlier pick, right? So it's just throwing darts at guys. So I could just at least wait till the last 4 rounds and then just take 4 more quarterbacks and call it good. I think that's the draft plan, because we're going to be done with these guys. And we're going to be very good at wide receiver and at tight end. Like, after we fill in another, 4? Yeah, so once I get another 2 tight ends and 2 more receivers, like, we'll feel pretty solid. Debo to the Bears would be, like, the single worst thing for all of the Luther Burden stuff, right? Like, that would be really weird for Burden, really bad for Dunze. I don't think it would hurt Colston Loveland as much, though. I do think that all the Bears would fall, though. And I would kind of be into that. It is a weird landing spot, but they definitely need a wide receiver 3. Yeah, I've been very vocal about that. I've been very vocal about how much I dislike his price. Let's go with. I mean, I love the chick price. I think I'd just take 2 of these tight ends here. They play. Pittsburgh plays them. Let's just take Brenton Strange. We're gonna take Brenton Strange here, and we're gonna be done at tight end. Yeah, they got the same bye week. I'm not that worried about it. Who isn't Debo, but honestly, probably isn't that much. Yeah, they did. Debo or AJ Brown to Chicago would make you extremely happy. Why? Nice. Grats, Roney. Grats. Raymond is one of my favorite rate lounge clicks, to be honest. I am not going to, like, if Debo ruins my Jade Walker hype train before it even starts, I'm going to be pissed. I actually took some Jade Walker in pre-draft into 20-round formats. So, like, I mean, Debo to the Bears is just that would be a bad spot for Debo, probably. But, like, his price is so cheap, I don't think it really matters. Finish your Khalif Raymond sentence. I'm not going to draft him. Jade Walker? Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, welcome, Pepper Tony. Just so you guys know, we have a like goal of 45 for a third draft. We are 4 likes away. We have 23 watching over on X. If you're on X and you haven't came over to the YouTube side and hit the sub, go ahead, hit that link that I just posted. Go there, give me a sub. What's up, Tiger? How we doing? We've already called it. We've already called our shot here, guy. Like, this is a fun team. The team I have going right now is a really fun team. Like, look at these running backs: Taylor, Hampton, Brown, Scatabo, Corum. Now, don't look at our quarterback room. Not the best. But we do have 2 starters, and we're gonna take a whole bunch of late guys here. Like, I would love to get him. I would love to get him. Let's draft. Like, I would really, if I could get one of those 2, that'd be great. Antonio Williams would be fun on this team. Jeremy Bernard is actually a really, like, that's a really fun pick for this team also. But if we're going to do that, so Nicholas Singleton's up here. Like, the fact that I think Antonio Williams jumping Denzel Boston is a step too far. But before we have training camp news and stuff, I think it's a little too far. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take Boston and Jeremy Bernard here. So we got the double stack for Aaron Rodgers and Michael Pittman, Jeremy Bernard. We have the single stack with Roma Dunze. We have the bring back here with Jameson Williams. We don't have anything on the bring back for Pittsburgh, but that's fine. They're just going to dominate that game. We got a decent little Indy versus Cleveland bring back thing as well. And we have the one off Laporta. and the tight end week 17 game right there. What's up, Big Draft Energy? How we doing? How did your stream go? Hope you had a great time. I heard that Roni won the duck race. That's awesome. I was first, as always. Or Fimps as always. But I was so Fimps I deleted my message. What's up? So we got a fun team though. Not the normal build. Waiting this long on quarterbacks isn't comfortable, but we got very, very, very close to landing. I would easily trade Bryce Young for Scatabo in this build, right? So let's see if anything weird's happening here. Everything looks pretty normal across the board. I haven't really noticed anything. Have you guys noticed anything like weird that happened in this draft? I haven't. So we got I know what I want to do here. I'm going to take a couple quarterbacks. I could probably take another wide receiver, but I honestly think that group could get there. Like, if I get the quarterbacks that I want, I think that I could wait. If Ryan Flournoy's here, though, we would have taken him. But he is not there anymore. Calvin Ridley would actually be a fun piece for the bringbacks off of the Pittsburgh stuff as well. So I don't want the Fields. It's actually do I want Joe Flacco here? I mean, I was kind of going to take Ty Simpson in the next round. We're definitely taking him. And then let's go. Let's take Taylor Green. Let's have some fun here. Let's take Taylor Green. That was the one earlier I was saying that I wanted to take a fun player. Taylor Green's a fun late round dart. There is a chance that he ends up starting in week 17. If we can get this team there, we feel pretty good about like having a small chance for him to play. Marcus later on to pair up with Chunk. I mean, if Mariota's there in that last round, we definitely take him. And you meant Chig, not Chunk, but I totally get it. He's also a Chunk, right? So if not doing another stream, feel free to join me and probably behave in a new $15 main event. No, we just hit the 45 likes, so we will be doing another draft. And that means we're 10 likes away. 10 likes away, I will gift 5 memberships. So 10 more likes. Tell your friends. Sign in on your mom's account. Like the stream. And we will eventually gift 5 subs. So let's go ahead and line up the quarterbacks that I like down here. Riley Leonard, because we have the double Indianapolis thing going, and Danny Dimes is coming off of the thing. I like Jameis Winston stacked up with Cam Scatabo as well. And it looks like Mariota is here as well. These are my top choices for sure. Like, those are definitely my top choices. Like Teddy Bridgewater is currently on Detroit, I guess. Let me make sure that's correct. I'm looking it up in another tab. I did not know that that was the case. I think Peppertoni and I discussed this, and I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, he's on the Lions. So I do have a double stack here. So Teddy Bridgewater could be a fun pick as well, because I have Jameson Williams plus Laporta. Not that Goff ever really gets hurt though. Like Jameis Winston, right? Like this is my order for sure. And I mean Anthony Richardson, like I don't think that there's a chance that he goes, but Jameis does go. So, all right. So we get Riley Leonard, and we get Marcus Mariota. Not Genius Peppertoni. Noted Genius Peppertoni. Yeah, absolutely. I cannot spell the tight end's name. Browns could use packages for Taylor Green. Taylor Green could start if Browns go fully into the tank, which is definitely alive. Yeah, exactly. And like I have the big bring back in with the Indy stuff, right? Because I already had Jonathan Taylor and Josh Downs. So like playing the opposite side, like I also took Denzel Boston for the bring back. So they're like maybe Denzel Boston's nothing there, but he helps get you there. And Taylor Green rushes for 3 touchdowns in the game because like he could do some weird stuff, right? Because like I could definitely see a package thing happen, and that's the thing. Like they could easily be on quarterback 3, right? So here we go. We got a 5-5-7-3. Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Taylor Green, Riley Leonard, Marcus Mariota. Running backs: Jonathan Taylor, Omarion Hampton, Chase Brown, Cam Scatterbo, Blake Corum, all different bye weeks. We're probably going to flex and even super flex running back several weeks. Hopefully we get enough to get through the season because we're probably only going to have 2 starters for most of the season. And then Rome Odunze, Jameson Williams, Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Denzel Boston, Jeremy Bernard, Calvin Ridley. We have the double stack in Pittsburgh with the Ridley bring back. We have Rome Odunze stacked up with Caleb. And then we have the double bring back in Jameson Williams and Sam Laporta. Then we got Chig and Bretton Strange. Very fun team. It's not something I'm going to do over and over again. I'm not going to push quarterback that heavy because I don't want to have to do this that often. But I do think that this makes sense. What's up? Brown started 3 quarterbacks last year. Definitely. Yeah, exactly. And not a mock draft. Yeah, I seen the new song. It's pretty sweet. So time to review the members. We got JT over here. We got JT. We got a 4-6-7-3. We got Kyler Murray, Fernando Mendoza, Tua, and Deshaun Watson. That absolutely could work. You should be able to, like, if he, once again, you have to support your late season guy. Jeremiah Love, Quinshon Judkins, Jordan Mason, Dylan Sampson, Brian Robinson, Mike Washington. Very solid running back room. Jamar Chase, Jefferson, Parker Washington. So this is exactly how I think you should build whenever you take the double elite. Like adding the 3rd and 4th one, like usually makes everything else so bad that it's not like it feels gross. This feels awesome because you still have a chance at running back. Your quarterbacks still have a chance. Your tight ends are still fine. But Jamar Chase, Jefferson, like if they're smashing, like you don't need the rest of them, but you have the rest of them. So we got Parker, Casey Concepcion, Trey Tucker, Ryan Flournoy, Isaiah Bond, Harold Fannin, Theo Johnson, Michael Mayer. Gigantic Cleveland stack there. I love this team, JT. we got Frank here, King of King. What's up, Fantasy Football Garage? If you guys aren't subbed to Big Draft Energy or Bayou Bengal or Fantasy Football Garage, go give all of them a sub. I believe the Garage, I don't think he's hit 1,000 yet, but I know he was very close. So go give Fantasy Football Garage some support. Let him hit that goal that I am trying to hit. He absolutely deserves it. So we got King of Kings here. We got a 5.573. We got Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor, Will Levis. So he went with the two quarterbacks early, better ones than I did, and then still went 5. Jahmyr Gibbs with the stack, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Travion Henderson, Tony Pollard also stopped at 5. I like mine better, but I like his quarterbacks better. So, and then he's got Rashee Rice still. That I figured he did since he took Fields. So Rice, Watson, Jaden Reed. So you got the double. Quentin Johnson, Jacoby Myers, Wandale, Stephon Diggs, Schultz, Freiermuth, and Otten. Punt tight end, never a bad strategy. And then we got game tight here. We got a 3.773. We got Lamar, Bo, and Penix. Love this. Love Lamar, Bo. And then you're betting that Penix plays back half of the season. Travis, DeAndre Swift, Rico Dowdle, Kenneth Gainwell, Jonah Coleman, Keaton Mitchell, Tyler Algier. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Drake London, Zay Flowers, Cortland Sutton, Zachariah Branch, Troy Franklin, Elijah Surratt. That is very, very fun. TJ Hawkinson, David Njoku, and Justin Jolly. Probably going to be low owned in this contest. I like getting a stack of him with Bo Nix. I think I've done it once. I'm definitely going to mix it in a little bit because this contest we're not going to get the camp news. And one thing for sure, Evan Ingram looked washed last year. So we hit our 45 likes. We're 10 likes away from the 5 gifted. But we're getting ready to do a third draft, everybody. We are going to get ready on this screen. Go to the field general. And we are going to jump in a field general. And we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball began to rest. We never leave the grind. Fury. Endless. Mix. Relentless. Fantasy. Reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right. You guys jumped the gun. We got a brand new lobby. Oh, no. You didn't jump the gun. We're waiting. Waiting on all of them. Plus 10, everybody. Enjoy the draft that you guys are in. This hasn't moved, so maybe I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. So we got the whole Who crew in a different lobby. Oh, and now we go. Everybody's going to multi-table, huh? That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to multi-table. Nothing wrong with a little multi-table. All right, so we got game tight in the 101. We got Sweet Leaf at the 4, Deal Me In at the 5, JT at the 6. We got the 7. Quill made this one at the 8. We got Taking Dollars. Made all 3 drafts at the 9. Vaporware at the 10. King of Kings at the 11. I believe Libra listens. I've seen them in here quite a bit, or a few times. I don't think they've added themselves yet. They must think that this is true. Draft with who? He ain't got a clue, right? So, but definitely 2 times 7, 1 times 6 spot. Yeah, you've been drafted right in the middle of the draft. I'm kind of glad to be drafting near the back end of the draft since my exposures right now were very weighted towards Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in these Supa-Flex, which I'm not upset about. but it is nice to have some exposure on the other side of the board as well. So if you guys are new to the stream and you enjoy the content, think about hitting the sub. We're getting close to 600 subs. I don't know what I'm going to have a goal for 700. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be something small. Like, it'll be something fun, but we'll definitely have one for 700 subs. I haven't figured out exactly. Actually, it won't be 7. It'll be a random number. It'll be something like 711 subs or something. That'll probably be the number. Like, I would like to get Jaden Daniels here. So we don't get Jaden. I have taken Joe Burrow once. We're going to go ahead and take Jamar Chase here. I think that the Jamar Chase pick is really good. I think that this is how the draft should go. I think it should be Chase, Puka, and then Burrow. Like, I think that Burrow should be down there at 9. And I feel very confident saying that. 7-Eleven on the 7-Eleven Slurpee day. I mean, I hope it doesn't take us that long to get to 711. If it takes us that long, we're not hitting the 24-hour live stream. So we need to have better goals than that, paper. Or is the 7-Eleven Slurpee day like a day of the week? I don't know. I don't know. I live in a town of very few people. There's not a 7-Eleven within like 100 miles of me. So I did see that the prophecy was fulfilled, though. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is such a good pick right now. Let's look at what we got. So I don't have any dart with him. We're going to do that. I do like the dart price. I think that dart could, dart, sets me up for my favorite stack, which is Scatavo. But we have nothing like Jefferson goes at 20 in this room, and in the last room I got him at 31. Or no, that was two drafts ago, right? The Drake May draft. Because I went May, Herbert, and then I got Jefferson back. That's the one that the wide receivers or the running backs felt a little thin. Let's I don't know. I'm not feeling this background music right now. This one specifically. Let's do this one. So I'm hoping a certain player makes it back. I don't know if they will. I have quite a bit of this player in Superflex. I feel pretty bullish on him. We'll see if I'm right throughout the season or not. It is definitely not a quarterback. Let's just look and see what quarterbacks are left. So we have Chase here. Obviously not going to get a stack there. Barkley is there. Achan, I haven't taken much of. All right, so the player I wanted was Kenneth Walker. Do we just take... We're just going to take Matt Stafford. Have our first Matt Stafford share in Superflex. I've been drafted at the front of the draft. So I just haven't got much of a chance to take him, All right, so let's look and see what the people in the room are doing. We got Deal Me In, Jaden Daniel Jefferson, and Kyler Murray. That feels really good. We got JT, Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, Kenneth Walker, Quill, Joe Burrow, JSN, Saquon Barkley, Tiana. Is it? And let me know. Am I saying that right? Is it Tiana? I think I've asked before. Jalen Hurts, Jonathan Taylor, Jathan Taylor. This is what I was going to say. Jathan Taylor, and Devon A. Chan. They're related somehow, apparently. In my mind, I guess they're related. And then we got Vaporware. We got Puka, Herbert, Love. Stack and Love, huh? The Love Stack. You have to name that team the Love Stacks. Just so we're clear, I think everybody here can agree that when you take Love and Love, you got to name the team Love Stacks. Let's go ahead and take Josh Jacobs here. Get a little bit of rookie firepower there. There is a small chance that the neighbor's FUD gets him to fall all the way back to 55. If that happens, I'll gladly take him at 55 with Dart. But I don't want a ton of them at current prices, but that wouldn't be at current prices. That would be at fake prices. Love is in the air. Yeah, yeah, that's also a good one. So all these pictures, like the Jeremiah Love one, it feels like, I don't know if you guys have messed with like the way the thumbnails work. Like you can take something and pull it all the way to the front and it looks more pronounced. I feel like that one got max, like it got pulled as far forward as it could. I don't know why, but it just looks so much more front and center. And like Josh Jacobs looks like he's in the back, right? Looks like he's super far away. Love does not. You pronounce it right. It's my wife's account. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure I've asked several times because you pop in and out with that. Why did I turn the music off? Just out here clicking buttons at random. I mean, we might get neighbors all the way back, but JT doesn't allow me to have fun. So JT's going to take them. I mean, either one of those two picks, actually, all three of those picks would be fantastic. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna take the neighbors. The neighbors pick at 55 with Jamar Chase. We're gonna double anchor, for the back half of the season, and we're gonna take a couple players that are ugly, like some of those like Khalil Shakir, stuff like that, and we're just gonna play for the playoff hammer and Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart, for sure. So, and for those of you that have been here the whole time, I want to thank you all for being here, supporting me. I enjoy doing this, and having you guys around to chat with makes it pretty easy to do. We do have a guest coming on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. We have Rickadoozle. Rickadoozle will be here. I'm not sure if only for the first draft, for multiple drafts, but Rickadoozle will be on the show tomorrow. I look forward to that. So, this is one of those situations that, I'll take Mendoza if he's here. And if not, I'm fine taking the Bucky share, right? So, yeah, let's take Mendoza, get our third quarterback. So we have a late season quarterback there. I mean, we might do a second push RB build here. because I'm going to have a hard time not taking Adams if he comes back around. Although the running backs super dry up, right? So basically, this is going to be my tier list. So if you guys want to ruin it, you can. But this is my if I was to make a list to Santa right now, that would be the list. That would be the list for this draft. You just seen it. I'm not going to read it off. But what I will do is I'll read the team off. We got a 3-1-2-0 right now. We got Jackson Dart, Matthew Stafford, and Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, just one. Josh Jacobs. Wide receiver, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors. Stacked up with Jackson Dart. Game tight, taking all the RBs. I think that's probably the best way to do this. I would agree. It doesn't look like we're going to get the 10 likes we need for the 5 gifted, but that's all good. We have tomorrow and the next day and next week and all that to do that as well. But we will do like goals for those gifted memberships for sure. Yeah, so I figured Tootin would go there. This is the second draft in a row that Tetaroa fell all the way here. With this room, I'm actually just going to pull up Tony Pollard and hope that Devontae Adams falls back. I feel like he is kind of the next running back. I wouldn't mind one of those two. I kind of like in the other room, I didn't feel super great about it. And I had another one. Like, I think I took my next one around here, right? The double anchor receiver is going to make this a lot harder. I do want Adams with Stafford, but I don't want to fall so far behind a running back that I don't have a chance, right? I don't want to have Blake Corum RB2. So we're going to take a guy who should just be the lead back most of the year and Pollard as RB2 and give up the Adams stack with Stafford. I'm fine just tacking on late tight ends. I'm okay just taking 2 random Rams tight ends at the end of the draft, you know. Like, I think that's perfectly fine. So we're definitely Dowdle over Warren, but either one will be fine. So we do get one of them. This is this justice, Quill? Let me know. Is this justice for me misclicking on Jaylen Warren in our stream together? I feel like you did that just to get back at me because you wanted Ramondre and you got Jaylen Warren. Whenever I also wanted Ramondre, but I just clicked Warren. I feel like you're getting back at me. Just let me know. Was that out of spite? I feel like that was out of spite. I honestly just prefer Dowdle though. So we got a 3-3-2-0 now. We got Jacobs, Pollard, and Warren. Like, it doesn't feel great, but with the Jamar Chase Neighbors back half of the season, yeah, I'm definitely there too. I realize I only have 1.9% Jaylen Warren in the other contest, and in pre-draft I had, I think, 2%. But like pre-draft, his price was like 2 rounds higher, right? Like a round and a half higher, 2 rounds higher, and Jaylen Warren, that is. And I think he's in a fine price range now. I just think that Dowdle should be ahead of him. But I now that they're like semi-equally priced, I do want to be like more like 4 to 5% on Warren. I think that he's priced okay. I don't want to do the thing where I'm like, I know for a fact it's Dowdle over Warren and just refuse to take Warren and have the Javonte Williams situation from last year happen to me again. So I am going to play a little scared in situations like that. I do think that Dowdle is most likely to play. I'm going to be well overweight on Dowdle, but if I like the backfield, I should take some stabs at Jaylen Warren as well. Am I becoming... Looks like I'm becoming an RJ Harvey bull. Second time I've taken RJ Harvey today. I think he's a fine pick in this range. Like, he shouldn't go after Chris Rodriguez. Sorry, deal me in, but I'm not in on that. Was that on purpose? Like, that's my first question. Was that on purpose? Did you mean to take Chris Rodriguez over all of them, or did you time out? I wasn't paying attention to the timer. Let me know, was that on purpose or not? I mean, I will definitely take Dobbins as well. And then so definitely need a wide receiver 2 here. What do we want? I feel like I think that the running back room kind of sort of came together a little bit. Let's take Cortland Sutton. Like, he feels like a safe player to like have beginning of the season, while Neighbors is getting healthy, assuming Neighbors isn't healthy. And like, most of my worries on Cortland Sutton aren't beginning of the season, they're late season. So this, number one, I have a team stack with RJ Harvey. Number two, like, it's a chaperone for Neighbors in case Neighbors is hurt. And number three, like, there's a chance that I'm wrong about the Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin eating into Cortland Sutton's role this year. So we could definitely see Cortland Sutton just being a fine pick. Like, I also do think that Sutton's going to get like 7 to 8 touchdowns. And at this price, like, I don't think it's somebody I want to be fully out on either. Like, this team is full of people. Like, these last 3 picks are all picks that I don't love at cost, but I think they're fine picks. Like, I think Jaylen Warren is a great pick once Dowdle's off the board. I think RJ Harvey's finally in a range that, like, he's draftable. Cortland Sutton, I think he's a solid pick around this range as well. So I wonder if Gainwell's going to start falling now after the quote unquote news. He didn't in this room, but I do think that overall we could see him start to fall a little bit. I mean, Ferguson's who I'm going to take if I have an opportunity. Get the Week 17 bring back on the Jackson Dart Malik Neighbors there with Jake Ferguson. He's also just a solid tight end as well to have. And by the way, if you guys are brand new to the stream, if you haven't subbed and you enjoy the content, go ahead and sub. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. At 1,000, we'll do a 24-hour live stream. Like 2 weeks ago, we did a 12-hour. That was a lot of fun. Got a lot of good content out of it. Somebody found out that Keaton Mitchell is a Charger. That happened. I'll take Dowdle over Warren 100 out of 100 times. I'm kind of there, and like, I'm waiting for the market to adjust to that. And I waited for the market to adjust to that a couple of years ago with Chase Brown and Zach Moss. And then when Zach Moss whenever they flipped, I started taking Moss a little bit. And then I was just sad I took Moss. And I'm like, why did I even start taking him? But like, Zach Moss, it required an injury to Zach Moss for Chase Brown to really get his chance as well. So we don't know what would have happened, but all that we do know is what did happen. Yeah, we will absolutely take Tyrone Tracy here. Like, stacked up with Dart. Like, that feels really good. Rogers wants to dump down to Warren, but McCarthy might prefer Rico. I mean, so the thing is that last year, Rico and Jalen Warren had the same amount of receptions. Kenneth Gainwell had 73 receptions, I believe. So we go to my stat sheet here. We'll just go to, where is it? Receptions is here. We will sort Z to A. Rico Dowdle had 40. Is this right? Okay. Jalen Warren and Rico Dowdle had 39. Jalen Warren had 40. The thing is that Kenneth Gainwell had 73. So out of Aaron Rodgers targeted running backs, 123 times. And Jalen Warren only got 42 of those, right? So I think that it won't be the same split because Gainwell is an awesome receiver. But I do think that it'll be more closer to 50-50. That's the way I'm going to play it, at least. I mean, you're allowed to play it however you want, but I personally think that that's what's going to happen over there. Yeah, let's take Jalen Coker here. And so Jalen Warren already knows the system, obviously, but Rico Dowdle knows Holmgren's system somewhat as well. So I think it'll be very interesting. Both of them can pass block reasonably well, so it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. I really just think that that's what's going to happen, though, is that that it'll be pretty close. But I also think that Rico's going to get the high value targets or rushes in the red zone. Yeah, Roger sees Ghost. I don't think he sees Ghost. He just sees he just sees pain. Like, he sees big guys chasing him. He's like, nope, not today. Not today. Not, so that's kind of my thought on it. Let's go. So we got the one tight end here. Do I want... I'm going to take Stephon Diggs, I think, on this team. I think I like Diggs here a lot. Yeah. We're going to take Stephon Diggs. So let's go over the team for the audio listeners real quick. We got a 3-5-5-1. We got Jackson Dart. We got Matthew Stafford. We got Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, we got Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren, RJ Harvey, Tyrone Tracy. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Coker, Stephon Diggs. And then Jake Ferguson at tight end. We're going to go 4 tight ends here. We might add another quarterback. We might not. I feel pretty solid about these quarterbacks, honestly. We meant to take Trey Tucker earlier, but we'll see if we get him back or not. We probably won't. So why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep clicking the sound off button? I keep trying to remove the banner, and for whatever reason, I'm going we all know how it started, right? It started with me not even putting myself in the screen for the first minute and a half. I even had I thought a pretty energetic intro today, and nobody heard it. Nobody heard it. It was great. because I wasn't even up at the stage. So it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fail. And today I failed miserably. But it's been a good stream. I've had a good time. I hope you guys have also had a good time as well. So Trey Tucker's definitely the pick I want. If I don't get him, I don't think Kamara's the pick for this specific team. Emmett Johnson did go. I haven't taken Charbonnet yet. 175, he's almost clickable. So we get the Mendoza stack there. We're probably like Jacobs, Pollard, Warren, Harvey, Tracy feels it. I don't know that it feels comfortable, but it feels fine, right? Like it definitely can work. The key to this team is surviving for Neighbors to get healthy, right? For the Jackson Dart, like this is a Jackson Dart go Burr late season Mendoza style team. So what tight ends are left? A couple of them here. Terrence Ferguson is one that I do really want on this team. I do think that it's a little too early to take him. Singleton would be an interesting pick. Sean Tucker is probably kind of who I want here. Like, I think I'll pull Sean Tucker up, maybe. I don't know. I think I need the tight end, actually. You know what? I don't. I got Theo Johnson, Michael Mayer at the end of this draft. So we're going to take Sean Tucker here. And I feel like we're done at running back. With that, we're probably going to take a tight end the next couple rounds. At least the next 2 rounds. The tight end absolutely dies out at the end. So... by the way, who else is streaming right now? I'm assuming somebody else is streaming right now. Because whenever Flock is streaming right now. Everybody's pretty quiet. That's why I was wondering. So Jerry's going live in 30 minutes as well. But we I'm here listening. I'm gonna message you on Discord afterwards too. I'll just tell you now. So I have next Sunday off work for Memorial Day. And I'm probably gonna do like a 6 to 8 hour live stream next Sunday. I'm here, but I'm here watching Bayou listen to you. Nice. But yeah, I think next Sunday I'm gonna do like a super long live stream because I'll have the opportunity to do one again. So yeah, we're taking T Ferg here. Absolutely, we're getting that Ram stack. We're probably gonna take T Ferg and Colby Parkinson here. I don't think that this is something not many people are doing, and I think it's a fun. Like I think it's completely fine to do. Is it bad that I hope Bucky gets sent to an insane asylum and Sean Tucker goes to the moon? 20% Tucker. I mean, so one of this is what I'll say. Well, like that's why I was gonna message you. I figured you'd be doing something as well. Like I guess you have trouble having guests on, but I mean, I'm not going to ask anybody to like not do their stream. I'm just going to kind of do a guest list thing again and invite a bunch of people on for that day is all. So Colby Parkinson does go. Greg is still there. Do I want... I think I just take Dulcich here. Like I could be fine at tight end with those guys though. Yeah, I figured, and it's a day that I know you'll be able to do it as well. I have several people on the list. I'll probably do what I did the last time, do 1 hour, like 1 hour blocks again. Have a bunch of people on. So assuming people want to do it. But I figure there's no better way to celebrate my Memorial Day, like my extra day off, than to sit around and draft all day. So, like Supa-Flexin Sunday, like it's probably going to be something before the Supa-Flexin Sunday stream because I don't know, like it'll be kind of weird because maybe I'll just make it 6 hours of Superflex. I don't know. You were going to say something about a guy having 20% Sean Tucker. I think Sean Tucker's been a good bet the whole time. Yeah, Monday. I mean, I will be doing my normal stream on Monday, but yeah, like at 4 p.m. But yeah, it is Memorial Day weekend. Absolutely. Let's go. Do we want to do? Let's take the rookie upside swing here with Malachi Fields as well. I thought Robinson loved Gainwell. What? The Gainwell news. I might have said Gainwell news. It was Bucky news. What it was is Bucky news. It's just that Bucky's going to be ready for training camp is all. That was the news. Because there was reports that maybe he might not be, and then it came out today they think he will be ready. So I don't think there was Gainwell news, but I worked most of the day, so I'm not positive. Yeah. I probably just misspoke. Is probably all that happened. I've been talking for 2 hours. I've definitely misspoke more than once. I will say that. Definitely not. It's definitely not like for sure everything I said. Absolute certainty. I mean, yeah, we're doing Theo Johnson, man. We're building out the Giants thing here. This is the Scatabo gets hurt season thing, which is horrible for my whole portfolio. But like having a team or two like that makes sense as well. So we got a 3-6-7-4. We got Jackson Dart, Matt Stafford, and Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, we got Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren, RJ Harvey, Tyrone Tracy, and Sean Tucker. Wide receivers, we got Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Coker, Stephon Diggs, Trey Tucker, Malachi Fields. This team feels pretty solid all the way around. And then Ferg is stacking Fergs. And then Greg Dulcich and Theo Johnson for stacks. We got stacks everywhere. Just feels like a solid team. We have the Week 17 bring back on with Sean Tucker. We have the Week 17 bring back with Jake Ferguson. And we don't have any Arizona. So But that is my team. Let's look at the other members. Deal me in if let me see if you are a member or not, real quick. So Control F. All right, so we got JT. We got a 3773 here. We got Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers. Love those three. Kenneth Walker with the stack. I like stacking Mahomes with Walker. Ramondre out like, so you did push RB2 a little bit and then really pushed RB3. Algier, Bigsby, Kalen Black, James Conner, Eli Heidenreich. Those are some names. Like, I don't mind this. Like, you're solid here. You have an anchor. I'm assuming your other two positions are just stacked. You got the big stack here with Bryce, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Xavier Worthy for the double, Romeo Dobbs, Jeremy Bernard, Kelsey, Hunter Henry, and Darnell Washington. I personally would have probably, like, what was available at 102? I know I don't, like, you probably don't love RJ Harvey either, but I think your fourth receiver being an RB2 or an RB3 would have made quite a bit of sense in the Superflex. But, like, a lot of these names down here, like, one of these names between, like, if it was me, between Dobbs, Worthy, and DK Metcalf being the 30-year wide receiver 4, 5, and 6, I would have made one of those an RB. Just a minor critique. I think the team works overall. Like, it definitely works. You just have to get lucky at RB, right? And if you get lucky at RB, your wide receivers are awesome, and you'll smash. We got Quill. We got a 3683 here. We got Joe Burrow at 8, where he should go. Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins, Saquon Barkley, Kyron Williams, Rico Dowdle, you thief, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks, Samaje P. Ryan. Wide receivers, JSN, T. Higgins, Tedero McMillan, Michael Pittman. So you have Darnold, right? Yeah. So you got the big stack there with the bring back on the big fall with McMillan. He's fallen in a couple of these drafts today. Isaac Tesla, Ryan Flournoy, Keyshawn Butte, Calvin Ridley, tight end, Sam Laporta, Juwan Johnson, and A.J. Barner. That's a very solid team there. What's up? What's up, Pat? How we doing? It looks like we're going to be done. We were hoping to get 55 likes. If we got to 55 likes, we were going to gift 5 memberships, but we didn't get there. So it looks like we're done. Let me know, Pat, if you're going live in a bit. I know that you go live in the evening quite a bit. If you are, I can direct people over there. If you guys aren't subbed to Fantasy Dog Pound, give him a sub. And also, shout out the Bestball overlay. I hadn't really talked about it this whole stream, but all these numbers, these exposures you see over here, the stacking information, like that is Bestball overlay. Use promo code WHO for a 25% off. It is $30 a month if you use the code, $40 a month if you do not. But yeah, I got sniped on Warren and Dowdle, so I get that. Like, I totally get that. I needed an RB too. So Quill got both of us, is what you're saying. So it's all Quill's fault. I'm fine with that. Until tomorrow, all right. Okay, sorry, Frank. I hadn't made it to the bottom of the list. We got a 4, 5, 7, 4. We got Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Geno Smith, and Shadur. Like, Shadur at 155 feels really solid, honestly. You got the 2 anchors, Geno for the beginning of the season, Shadur for the end. I like that, especially with the discount there. Chase Brown, Hampton, Scatabo. 3 of the 4 that I had last time, except you actually fit a real quarterback in there instead of Jonathan Taylor. I didn't at all. And Blake Corum. So you have the exact RB room I had, except Jonathan Brooks for for Jonathan Taylor, and I had Caleb Williams as well, except I had Aaron Rodgers versus Dak, and you have Dak versus Jonathan Taylor, right? So you have Jonathan Brooks and Dak. I had Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Rodgers is the 2v2 there. We got Jalen Waddle, Luther Burden, Jaden Reed, Quentin Johnson, Omar Cooper, Denzel Boston, who I also had on that team, Kavontae Turpin, tight end, Cade Otton, Eli Stowers, Mike Gesicki, Michael Trigg. I like it in the time box. I like taking the shot in the time box. I set Jerry Football's going live in 20 minutes. Jerry Football's going live. I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you've stayed this long and you haven't subbed yet, please hit that sub. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream at 1,000. And we're going to have a goal at a random number, maybe 711. It may just be 672. I don't know. I'll just pick a number out of my head at a random time. We're going to, whenever we decide what the goal is going to be, we'll try to make it make sense with the number. Even numbers is only for basic people like the people who made all the goals on YouTube. I'm random. We're doing random stuff. We're going to have a random number goal. That's what we do. But thanks everybody for coming out. I'll be back on. Yeah, I want to see him suffer. Get it to 1,000. But I'll be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. Ricky Doozle will be on with me. Yeah. And yeah, the Patriots go into Kansas City again this year, right? Drake May's not played there, but Brady suffered a little. Like, not that you guys didn't win a lot of the games, but KC definitely gave you guys hell. And by the way, I was at the I was at the Brady collapse game, and it was a fantastic experience. That game, by the way, still holds the record for loudest game of all time, like the loudest outdoor stadium. I think it was 140. It's like 143 decibels or something crazy. But like, it was absolutely wild. But thanks everybody for coming out. I'll be on tomorrow. Have a great night. I'll see y'all later. Peace.